Hi guys. Hey, this is really getting big, folks. All of today, all the major news groups, all the major Facebook channels, all the major Twitter pages are listing a new planet they found just after Pluto. This is the Nibiru related planet, I believe. This is the Planet X that everybody's been talking about since the 1990s. CNN and other MSN are now listing it as the ninth planet. This is officially on the books. I don't know how long it's going to be there. I don't know any major details. However, these guys are starting to list it. One of my sources came from CNN International, and they, among physics.org and a dozen other pages, have listed this planetary body as the quote-unquote ninth planet, which to us 80s, 90s people would be the 10th planet. It would be the Planet X, or Nibiru, as the conspiracy theorists call it. I don't know about the other names or the name it was given, but everybody basically has a name for this one. This one has a 15,000 year cycle around the sun. That's being discussed on CNN, folks. This is big. I don't usually do these planetary things, but Nibiru is huge, and it is now being listed by the MSN. I don't know specifically where around Pluto it is, if it's still like hundreds of miles away, or if it's within distance, that we can see. But this is big that these guys are starting to cover this, and they chose today, 1/20/2016, to actually list this as a fact. So all those of you that keep saying you believed in Planet X, now you can say it for real, because CNN and other MSN are now putting it on the books. Ninth planet may have been discovered, researchers say.
Remember when Pluto's status was demoted to a dwarf planet, leaving our solar system with just 8 major
NASA,
planets?
CNN.
Well, space nerds rejoice, because our 9-planet glory might just be restored. Researchers Konstantin Batygin and Mike Brown from Caltech believe they've found evidence of a massive planet in our solar system. They have appropriately nicknamed it Planet 9. They believe Planet 9's mass could be 10 times that of Earth, and that it dwells far beyond the known planets, with an orbit that is 20 times further from the Sun than Neptune. In fact, Planet 9 is so far from the Sun, they estimate it would take somewhere between 10,000 and 20,000 years just to go around the Sun once. Now,
you got that, folks. This is the Nibiru planet everybody's been talking about since ancient times. Every time these guys come back up and around, that's when all the alien stuff comes out. That's when everything else comes around. Now, I don't know exactly what this planet is or is not, if it has a base, if it's a communications tower. Any number of things is possible. I don't know if this is where the Anunnaki are supposed to be from, because I think that's kind of a crappy situation. If they're in an orbit of 20,000 years around the sun and they don't have their own, it would mean this thing would be a ball of ice most of the time, which would be phenomenally bad for people who could actually do space travel. So, I don't know where you're at with it, but this is the so-called Planet X. It's now become Planet 9, but fine. And CNN and other MSN are putting this out there. I wanted to get this out there for all of you out there. This is a fact. CNN and other MSN are putting this out there. Thank you.